What if I told you that you can make $1,000 in 30 minutes? You'd probably think that this is not real or extremely hard to make, but in reality, it's as simple as copy-pasting some articles. You don't need any experience or anything other than a computer or smartphone, internet access, and 30 minutes of your time. In today's video, I'll be showing you 3 websites that you can get rich from. But before we jump into the technicalities, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss any future updates. We upload lots of videos on methods that can help you get rich quickly. Also, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments and leave a like. It helps us a lot. Now let's get to the video. The trick is simple. We'll use the greatest website in the 21st century, Google. Every single person that has ever used a computer or smartphone has definitely used Google at some point. After all, it's the search engine that can help you get to anything you need to know. Google offers many services other than just the search engine. Google Maps, Google Music, and many more. But the one we're interested in is Google News. Google News is a computer-generated news service that aggregates headlines from over 50,000 sources globally. It groups similar stories and displays them according to each user's interests. Our articles and multimedia content are selected and ranked by computers that evaluate, among other factors, how often and on what websites a story appears online. We also rank based on certain characteristics of news content such as freshness, location, relevance, and diversity. If you go to Google News, you'll find many articles from around the world waiting for you. And if you look at the left side, you'll see different categories: news from around the world, news from your local area, and even news related to sport. However, we're interested in technology, science, and health. Now, you can select any article you want. Just read the headlines and choose one that you like. Now, for this next part, you don't need to worry. You won't be writing anything yourself. You just need to simply copy the whole article and then we move to the next step. Spinbot is one of the most well-known paraphrasing tools. It's a free, automatic online text rewriter. Such tools become more and more popular among people who want to save their time but get an original and unique text. Spinbot can facilitate doing the tasks which are connected with paraphrasing. This tool can change the context of the given text without losing any of its meaning. So, what are the advantages of Spinbot? It's freely available. It can change the context of the given text, it doesn't take much time, and it is easy to use. So, in order to avoid plagiarism and get a genuine text, one can use such paraphrasing tools such as Spinbot. For example, if a student needs to write an essay, but he doesn't have time and desire to do it, then he can take the ready text and with the help of Spinbot, convert it into an original own essay. Now you need to take the text you copied from Google News and head to Spinbot. Once you get to the website, you'll see a big text area with the title, "Enter text to rewrite." Now you paste the article in that box, then solve the captcha and press go. If you scroll down a bit more, you'll see another text area with the title, "Rewritten text." In this area, you'll find the same article you pasted earlier, but with some changes in the wording. Basically, Spinbot takes your text and replaces a few words with their synonyms. Now copy the new text and let's head to the next step. Now let's discuss the 3 websites that are willing to pay you money for the content that you have. First one is Eating Well. Eating Well is a national food magazine that focuses exclusively on eating healthily. Their motto, ingredients for the good life. They are the preeminent magazine resource for people who want to enjoy food that is delicious as well as good for them. You can write articles for this website and get paid for doing that. Now, instead of you doing all the hard work of writing those articles for days, you can simply use Google News and Spinbot to create unique and high-quality articles. This is the first website, and I have 2 more for you. Eating Well welcomes people to submit their articles and get paid. They will pay you $1 per word, which means that if you submit a 1,000-word article, you'll make $1,000. And believe me, a 1,000-word article is so easy to find, and even if you find a 500-word article, that's $500 for less than 30 minutes of work. Now here is what you need to do. Simply head to Google and search for Eating Well Writer's Guidelines. Open the first link that shows up, then scroll down a little and you'll find a section called Pitching Tips. There you'll find an email. Simply send an email to them with your article attached, with the subject being Eating Well Magazine Pitch. Then describe your article a little bit. Be sure to explain why now and tell them where your story fits into the magazine. Your article will now get reviewed by an editor from Eating Well, and they'll be back to you with their response as to whether they like your article or not. You can submit more than one article and at least one of them will get accepted. It may take up to a month to get a response from an editor. If after a couple weeks you don't hear from them, send them a friendly follow-up email. The second website is called Sierra Club. The Sierra Club is the most enduring and influential grassroots environmental organization in the United States. They amplify the power of 3.8 million members and supporters to defend everyone's right to a healthy world. Sierra Club can pay you $350 for an article. It's lower than Eating Well, but it's a lot of money. To submit an article to Sierra Club, send an email to submissions.sierra@sierraclub.org with the title being Pitch, and explain your article a little. Their standard fees for online stories is $350. The fee can increase for regular contributors, and a flat fee of $250 for reviews and opinion pieces. Keep in mind that the Sierra Club prefers articles about technology and science. The third and final website that is willing to pay you for your articles is daily.jstor.org. JSTOR is a digital library for scholars, researchers, and students of all kinds that provides access to more than 12 million academic journals, books, images, contributed collections, and primary sources in 75 disciplines. To submit articles, simply go to Google and search for JSTOR submission guidelines. But keep in mind that they have a few specifications for articles. The most important one is that the article needs to be 1,800 to 2,000 words, and they will pay you 31 cents per word, which is around $600 per article. And the money can add up quickly if you submit more articles. So let's quickly go over the whole thing again. You go to Google News, find an article, copy it, head to Spinbot, paste the article and take the modified text and submit it to one of the three websites, eatingwell.com, sierraclub.org, or daily.jstor.org. Wait for your article to be approved and then finally get paid. That is it for today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments if you have tried this easy method to make money.